Hey guys, so today I am going through the books I read in December. One of these, I suppose technically I didn't read in December because I was reading it after midnight on like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, so like early hours of New Year's Day. So I suppose technically it should be in January, but I'm including it in December because there's not loads of books here, although saying that, I think I did pretty well, considering that sort of, like, 3 of these books I've read in 1 week, and then one of them I read the majority of it in the same week, and yeah. One of them also, which I'm going to start with actually, I've included in this because I finished it in December, but I was reading it throughout the year because it was Togsvig's Almanac. So I got this for Christmas, not last year, that is weird saying that, the year before, so 2020 I got this, and it's by Sandy Toksvig, an almanac. So there's sort of this one, there's a different person, different woman, I should say, for each day of the year, like whether they were born, they achieved something significant on that day, whether that's the day they died, and there's some other sort of bit interesting things in here as well about like sort of the months and like the festivals that happen around the world in different places. So I would highly recommend this, although this is for 2021, but I'm sure you can still find it. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, because it doesn't have the day, it just has like sort of like 1st of May and then like the year that the lady was born. So 1st of July 1889, Vera McKenna was born. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that last name right. She was known as the Queen of Soviet Sculpture. So yes, really interesting book. Would highly recommend. Lots of things which I didn't know previously as well. So that is good. And then next we've got In Love and Pajamas, which is a Katana comics collection. So not really a reading book, but I bought this for myself sort of just after Christmas because I had an Amazon gift card to use. So I actually bought myself a couple of books and a game as well, actually. So I love Katana comics. They're on Instagram. They're really sweet. I love the style and just the simplicity of them. So it's just sort of like everyday things between her and her boyfriend, or I think they're engaged now, so fiance. So yeah, really cute. Would recommend. This is the 3rd comic collection they have done. I've got the other 2 as well. Next we have this little book which I found in the works, which is a sort of, I don't really know how to describe the works. If you're in the UK and you've ever been into the works, you will know what I mean by that. They sell books, they sell games, they sell craft stuff, they sell all sorts of things. It's like mainly books, I suppose, sort of a bit like a discount bookshop. Obviously they don't have the range and variety. Well, they've got a pretty good variety actually. They don't really have the they tend to have sort of lesser known authors, I suppose you could say. Sort of like the novels, they're not sort of, I don't really know how to describe it, it's a difficult one. But I was in a bit of a rough patch, let's say, and I went in there and picked up a few different sort of, I suppose you could call them self-help books, including this one. So this is by Claire Chamberlain. It's Okay Not to Be Okay. It talks about various different mental health the mental health spectrum, and like the different things that can affect your mental health. I should have probably put a trigger warning for this, but I shall try and remember to put that on the screen when I know what time, like the time frame for this. And it's got, and then it's got various little things that you can do yourself just to pick you up. So quite simply, just drinking a glass of water, and sort of practicing gratitude, and there's I think like mindfulness, and like sort of doing physical exercise and getting out in the fresh air and like surrounding yourself with greenery. So it's got some really good tips and kind of all things I knew already, but it's quite useful to have them sort of all compiled in one little book, because it is quite little, as you can see. And there's like some quotes and stuff in there as well. Next we have a proper novel, which I romped through the majority of it in one night. Again, this could be triggering for some people, this novel. It is really good, but part of it is sort of based around a hospital for people struggling with their mental health in the 50s. So so in the time when they were still rather nasty places to be. And it does talk in some detail about some of the treatments, like in the 50s. So this is The Key by Catherine Hughes. She has also written The Letter and The Secret. I'm fairly sure I've read The Secret. Again, another really good book. And I've got The Letter to read. I am pretty sure my mum gave it to me. So yeah, it's really really good book. Would highly recommend. So it's sort of set in two timelines. The majority of it is set in like 1956, 1957. It's like at the hospital, and then the rest of it is set in 2006 with the daughter of a former doctor of said hospital trying to find out what happened, because her father never talks about what happened when he worked there. And it's really good. There's a mystery element to it as well. I don't want to give away any spoilers or anything though. Yeah, really, really good book. Would highly recommend, but it could be triggering. So I think I got to about chapter 5 and I was like, I'm not in quite the right mindset for this. I need to put this down for a bit, and then I came back to it sort of last week and finished it all because I wanted to find out what was happening. Next we have Dinosaur Therapy, another comic collection from Dinos and Comics, who again are on Instagram. I follow them. I suppose this could be triggering as well, because it does cover things like anxiety and depression, but in sort of a... Sorry, the post has just arrived. Dodge, stop. But in a sort of fairly relaxed way, I suppose, but a very relatable way. So this one, for example, is like this one, an anxiety dinosaur saying, what if everyone ignores you? And then it's like, what if they don't? Which is definitely something which has gone through my head on occasions. And then there's sort of, where is it? I've just flicked past it. Oh, this is a sweet one. A turtle saying to the dinosaur, you're my favourite. Favourite what? Just generally across all categories, which, you know, that's sort of... Sometimes I do find them a bit triggering. It partly depends on my mindset and where I'm at in my headspace and everything. And also where I'm at sort of hormone-wise as well, because I've noticed that does have an effect on how I react to possible triggers. So yeah, again, really good. Check them out on Instagram. But yeah, good book. And then lastly, if you remember, if you've been around a while and watched my weekly vlogs, you will remember I bought the set of these books by Sarah Knight. The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving AF. I have finished the first one. I would say it's really good, but it's probably one of those books which you need to read once, all the way through cover to cover, and then read again and do the... got some little exercises in here to help you sort of work out what you want to sort of like actually give your time, money and and like energy to. So I would say it's probably one of those books where you need to read it right through cover to cover and then go through it again and do the exercises the second time you go through, rather than trying to do the exercises the first time you go through, but still really good. I've got the other three, so You Do You, Get Your S Together, and there is a fourth one as well, which I don't think is mentioned in here. But yes, really good books. Good book. Would recommend if you're sort of struggling with like feeling overwhelmed and stuff. So yes, would recommend. That is all the books I have read in December. So yes, I hope the words not working. I hope you have enjoyed this video, maybe found some suggestions. So this is going to be the same sort of format for these videos. This is the first one that I have done. So it'll be, you know, me sat here sort of talking a little bit about what the book covers, giving my opinion of it, because obviously everyone's opinion is different, everyone likes different things. It'll be a mixture of fact and fiction. So yeah, yes, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I shall see you. There will be another one of these next month with books I've read in January. So far that is 0, because I'm filming this on the 4th, so I've not actually read any books yet this month, which is, you know, that's fine. So yes, yeah, I don't really know how to end this. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye.